Hi everyone, welcome to NDVA educational YouTube channel. Today our Python program was text alignment. In this program, first I will explain the program requirement. After that, I will develop the code in a simple way. For coming to this program requirement, I will show the sample input and sample output for this program so that we can understand the program easily. Here sample input with uh, they taken as 5. For that sample output generated like this. This is the pattern. So for the input 5, it will be generated this pattern. It looks like difficult to develop the code for this, but I will explain in a simple way how to develop code for this pattern. So coming to the starting requirement, here they mentions in Python a string of text can be aligned left, right, and center. So they provide a statement that is uh, string of text. So in any text characters or any text, we can be able to align left, right, and center as we convenient way. So just I will explain how LJust center and RJust. RJust means right, LJust means left, center means center. So how these three are working, I will explain first. After that, I will develop the code according to this requirement. So here LJust means here they give one example. Width they taken as 20. LJust or RJust or center is common syntax. First we are taking the length. So how much length is important for these three, LJust, RJust, and center. Length means length or width, any number is important. And the second one is, if any delimiter is there, we need to mention the delimiter. So here the delimiter they mention as this character. Here it means they want to print hacker rank. So total here is 20. So we have 20 spaces is there. In that 20 spaces, if we are using LJust, that text what we are using in the print statement, that will be printed in left side. So we can count how many characters are there. Hacker rank 4, hacker 6. So 4 plus 6 10. So total 20, right? Remaining 20 spaces we are filling this character. If printing statement was suppose we can take 15. So this character will be five spaces will be aligned, because we are mentioned maximum spaces here. So width is the 20 spaces we need to use. In the 20 spaces, if you are using LJust, the printing text will be on left side, remaining characters will be right side. In this way LJust will be working. And coming to the center, this is also similar to this, and this is RJust also similar to the LJust. So here also same taken as 20, but here functionality using different. Dot center here LJust, right? So I will explain how the center will be working. um, Hacker rank, this print text will be printed in the center, and remaining total 20 spaces, right? So 10 spaces occupying in the center. We can use our remaining 10 characters, left side 5, and right side 5. In this way we can print by using center, we can print our text like this. And if you are using RJust, our text in the print statement will be printed in the right side, and remaining characters will be printed in uh, left side. So whatever function we are using, that function, according to the function, printing statement will be printed here RJust. So print text will be printed right side. We can use in this delimiter star and hashtag, like that we can use anything in the delimiter. We can use simply space also. In this way LJust dot center are just using like this. these are used in this program requirement, so that they provided in this program requirement. So I will using these three functionalities to develop the code. So coming to the sample output, according to this I will develop my code. First we need to take input, right? So input they provided in the integer format, so I will read, take one variable as n, and I will read this value. It means int input of. So it means we can provide any integer value, 5, 10, like that we can provide any input value. In the hacker rank, for this program it will take n value in between 0 to 50 only. This is one of the test case whether our code will be satisfying this test cases or not. It will be working on like that. So coming to the next line, this in this pattern we are seeing h values, right? H characters, right? So I will take h character in another variable. This is the variable, we can take variable name as anything without spaces. So I will take c as where c for storing character h. And coming to the next line, first I will build code for this pattern. By developing the code we need for patterns, these are all patterns, right? We need to check how many lines are there. uh, that will be helpful to use in for loop condition. So I will count how many rows are present, 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 rows are present. I will use for loop as for I in range of, in the I place, I in the I place we can take any letter or variable as we want. um, this is also imaginary part, we can take anything. By default all are taking I, so I also use I in the for loop. Why I'm telling, if you know these all things deeply, you can able to understand the programming and you can able to write code. If you have any doubts, you can ping in the comment section, I will explain first for that. For I in range n, so as I previously said, while using an for loop, if you directly seeing this video, you can go to the previous videos where the for loop starting in the Python series. So that will be helpful how to use the for loop. Here if I didn't mention 1 comma or sorry 2 comma n like this, it will defaultly take 0 comma n like this. So I will put n. It means it will be printed 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. So why I am taking only up to 4 means here n means 5. We need to take less than n, so 4 will be the highest value. So 0 1 2 3 4, so these are 5 count was 5. So we can able to generate 5 rows. This is the way. So I am using in the for loop as n, so I am able to generate 5 rows like this. I will develop code in the down. Print c asterisk I dot rgest of n minus 1 plus c plus, I will copy this. I will explain how why I am writing this code. Ljust. So here I am using c asterisk I. C asterisk I means we first in the first line, and the second point, first point we need to remember was how many for developing the code for patterns, how many rows are present in the pattern. That is useful in the for loop condition. So here 1 2 3 4 5, so 5 lines are using, so I am putting here as n. And second thing we need to remember was how many maximum characters present in the pattern. So here in this pattern, nine characters are present. So nine characters are present. In the first line, only one character was present. So this in this side, four spaces are left. In this side, four spaces are left. In between, only one H is printing. So we can uh, develop code like C into I. So for I in range n means in the first iteration of I, it will take 0, right? So first I iteration 0, second I iteration 1, third I iteration 3, 2, 3, 4. Why I am writing I value in the first iteration was 0, I value in the second iteration was 1, I value in the third iteration 2, I value in the fourth iteration 4 and last iteration 4. So C into first iteration 0, right? So C into 0. So H into 0 means 0 only. Dot R just of n minus 1. So n minus 1 means n means 5. 5 minus 1 means 4. So 0 here no character will be there. We need to print 4 R just of 4. So here we are lefting 4 characters. And in the same way, here also we are writing the same code, right? Instead of rjust we are writing here ljust. So here I am leaving 4 spaces, and in between I am using one c, right? For this, why I am using the c was so uh, in left 4 spaces is present and right 4 spaces is left, and in between one h is there. This h will print because of why I am using here this c in between these two conditions. And coming to the next iteration, I value is 1. So c into I means 1h. So here c means h into 1 means h, and we know that we are taking this h value in r just means. So here we are taking h, and here we are leaving 3 spaces like that, and this center h was this one, and this code was c means h into I means 1. So c h into 1 means h. Dot ljust of n minus 1 means ljust, and ljust means we are printing this h in left side. So this is the left side, and the right side we are leaving 3 spaces. So here we are leaving 3 spaces like that. In every iteration we are printing center as constant h, and every increasing iteration we are increasing our count. Here we are printing 1h, and in the third iteration we are printing 2h's, and fourth iteration we are printing 3h's. Here last iteration we are printing 4h's, and center will be 1h, and left side will be 4h's. Like that this code will be useful. And coming to the this pattern, I will develop code according to that. So here we need to check how many rows are present. So total 6 rows are present. So I am using for loop as for I in range of n plus 1, and here total every line it will here first line 1h, third line second line 3h's, fourth third line 5h's, like this present. But here all the lines 5h's are only present. So print c asterisk n dot of center of n asterisk 2 plus, I will copy this and I will explain why I am using like this. Here I will use 6. Okay, here c into n means c means h, right? We are storing in the c variable has h. So h into n means 5. h into 5 times means 5 h's. So we are printing every line as 5 h's. This will be constant. This will be not changing. Means if you are using I value will be changing in every iteration. And if you are using n value, n will be constant because we are taking this as input value. So every line by using this, every line we can able to print 5 h's in the line. And dot center of n into 2 means here particularly this line we are already using 5 h's. In the center we are using it looking like center. Here we are left remaining n means 5. 5 into 2 means 10. So we are lefting 5 spaces. So here we are lefting 2 spaces, and this side we are lefting another three spaces. Here 3, here 2, 5 spaces, and 5 character h character. So total 10. In this way I am developing this code. And for this line I am already using 5 characters, and this side n into 6 means 30. The 5 remaining 25 is there. This side 13 spaces, this side 12 spaces are left. In this way I am developing this code. And coming to this next pattern. In this pattern total 30 h's are present, and 3 lines only. First point we need to point was how many how many rows are present for particular pattern. So this pattern has 3 lines. So for that, for I in range of n plus 1 truncated division 2. Why I am taking n plus 1 means n means 5, n plus 1 means 6, 6 truncate, 2 means um, 3. So here 3 lines only present. And coming to code print C asterisk n asterisk 5. We can, instead of n asterisk 5, we can directly take 25, because uh, these are only 25 character, 25 h characters are present. This side I am lefting 3 spaces, this side I am lefting 2 spaces. Total 25 to 27, 3, 30. In the total whole 30 spaces I am using 25 characters. So it is better to use center of n asterisk 6. So n into 6 means 30. In the 30 spaces I am printing 25 spaces as h, and remaining 5 spaces as right side 3 spaces I am left, and 2 spaces in the left side. And coming to the next pattern. So this pattern is same as this pattern. So I am using the code what I am using for for this pattern. So I am simply copying this code, and I will use that code in the next line. And coming to the last pattern, for this pattern, this is looking like simply opposite to the first pattern. In this pattern, 4 h's are printing right side, and 4 h's are printing left side, and 1 h is remaining the same as we are seeing in the first pattern. And it is also same in the third, every line. In this line center is the 1 h, and left side 2, right side 2 h's, like this. So for that total here 5 lines are there. For that I am writing the code for I in range of n print C asterisk n minus I minus 1, and dot r just of n plus C. I will copy this code only and change R just to L just. And here I need to provide this thing. We need to follow syntax while writing the code. You can practice syntax also. Why I'm using only like this, you can change in the online editor and you can try to learn syntax by learning the program only. And here if I click on my cursor here, this shows highlighting this open bracket. So this close bracket is for this open bracket, and I will use r just of n asterisk 6. I will close. If I close this bracket, this also closed here. So if I am click cursor here, this shows here. And I will remove this example. And coming to here, I will explain this code. Why I am writing n minus I minus 1 means in every iteration I value increment, right? So n first line we need to print left side 4, right side 4. So we can ensure first line only 4 HSR we need to take here, and 4 HSR we need to take here, and remaining 1 H will be center will be always present. So n minus I means n I in the first iteration was 0. So n minus 0, 5. N means 5. 5 minus 0, 5. 5 minus 1 means 4. So here 4 into C. C means H, right? 4 H's. So we are able to print 4 H's in the left side by providing the space as n. And like the same way we are giving printing C in the middle in every line, and in the same way we are printing right side in the 4 characters. So L just means we are printing 4 characters in the left side, and remaining one space is only left. This space is for we are using total n, right? Five characters, 5 spaces, right? In the 5 spaces 4 H's are printing, 1 spaces is left in the right, because left we are printing in the printing statement, printing characters. And I will try to execute this code whether this is executed or not. So this code was successfully executed according to our requirement. I will submit this code. So here all test cases are executed. So in this way, we are developing this code for this requirement. Here why I am taking this much time was I am highlighting few important points, how to follow, how to develop code according to this requirement. That would be really helpful by developing the code individually. So here I mentioned while developing any patterns, we need to check how many rows for that patterns, and next thing is how that follows. So here in the first line only H is there, and left side 4 spaces, right side 4 spaces are left, and total we are using 9 spaces. In the 9 spaces only one is character, left 4, right 4 spaces are present. Like this we can estimate. According to that we need to develop the code. For that only I am explaining this much time. If you have any doubts, please ping in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Thank you all.